it is, of course, titled Pray Up. Okay, this is taken from Daniel chapter 6 from verse 10. Daniel 6 and verse 10. Now, when Daniel learned that the decree had been published, he went home to his upstairs room where the windows opened toward Jerusalem. 3 times a day, he got down on his knees and prayed, giving thanks to his God, just as he had done before. Right? So that really touched me when I was looking at this devotion and just the sharing of this sermonette. It taught me that there was a decree that had been published, that there would be no praying, no kind of prayer. Just think about it. Like in the times that we're living in, imagine such a decree. And Daniel, when he had learned that it had been, it had been put out, he went to his home. He went to his upstairs room where the windows opened to Jerusalem, and 3 times he prayed. He prayed, and gave thanks to God. And he prayed to God. Then these men went as a group and found Daniel praying and asking God for help. So he was praying while giving thanks and also asking God for help. Because you can imagine that kind of an environment, it's not even Christian friendly. It's not even faith friendly. You're told you cannot pray. So I looked at that and I was like, wow, what a discipline and what a disciple. What a disciple this guy was. And so he cultivated his life of prayer. He said, okay, so they said we can't pray. I'm going to pray. And that's exactly what happened. So it teaches us that we ought to pray. We should always pray. And also in our lives, we should have a habit of praying. Let's have a habit of prayer. Let's have a culture of prayer. Let's not be those Christians who never pray or who pray only when it's time for us to gather on Sunday. And the rest of the week, we are dry. We do not pray. We do not go to God, But this guy, he had a habit. It was not, this also shows that it just didn't start there, or it did not put him down. This was something that was going on. So let us always pray. Let us embrace a life of prayer. God also hears and answers prayer, right? Because when you read down there, God actually saved his life because he prayed. So when we pray, God is able to hear us and to deliver us. It also teaches us that we do not have to be in church to pray. You can pray wherever you are, You don't have to be in a prayer meeting to pray. You don't have to be an intercessor to pray. Sometimes we feel like prayer is for just those people who pray. But you also are called to pray. There are times when you hear statements such as, I came to church because I was going through a hard time. But you don't have to pray when the times are rough. You can even pray when the times are good, because who knows, maybe that prayer might save you. So we need to pray up. And when we pray, let's have faith that God hears us. This, of course, is such an encouragement to me, and I hope that it is an encouragement to you. Also see Jonathan Matuku. Yes, you're listening. Asante sana, Mr. Cheniki. God bless you for commenting.